Hey everyone, in this lesson, we are going to be looking at the analytics service that Unity provides. Now, Unity Analytics basically allows you to track players and their in-game behavior. Okay, this is really good for if you are wanting to test certain aspects of your project, or if you just want to gain information, for example, about monetization. Okay, let's just say you want to track the amount of ads players watch, the amount of in-app purchases they make. So this is especially good for mobile games, but also for all other platforms as well, as you can get very customizable with these analytics. Now, the Unity Analytics service is based off analytic events, okay? And this is how Unity collects the data. And basically, when an event is triggered, that data is sent to their servers. And there are built-in events as well as custom events that you can create. So let's have a look at the different types of analytic events that we can use. The first type are our core events, and these are session-based and device-based events, meaning that these aren't, triggered by you, the developer, at all. Rather, these are automatically done behind the scenes through the analytics service, and this basically just keeps track of the daily/monthly active users that you have, the amount of sessions per user, how long that user spent using the app, as well as their demographics on hardware, location, and platform that they are playing on. Okay, this is sort of stuff that can generally be applied to every product, no matter if it's a game or an application. So those are the core events. Now we can get into standard events, and these are used to track players' behavior in game. Okay, and this can track stuff such as, did the player skip a cutscene? How often does a player fail at a certain level? This can also be applied to how often do they win and progression, as well as if the player is responding to push notifications and other messages that they may be sent. Okay, do they even have push notifications enabled? This is how you can track this sort of stuff through the standard events. Now, the standard events are pretty set in stone, so for your game, you might want more specific events to keep track of, and in that case, you might want to look at custom events, and these are used to track custom player behavior that you set up yourself, okay? So you might have a game where you have a bunch of NPCs, and you want to see how often or how many players interact with a specific NPC, okay? You might be testing out to see whether or not it's worth putting more development time into them if they are having a certain percentage of interactions per playthrough. You can also keep track of numbers as well, such as the amount of enemies that are defeated in level 2, or what location does a player fail the level, okay? You might want to see, okay, we have this level, but we're not too sure where the players are failing the most, so you can keep track of their position, and then you can actually view that inside of the Unity editor to see, okay, this is where players are failing the level, this is where we need to put more time and work into, okay? So when it comes to custom events, they are very customizable, and you can pretty much implement whatever sort of analytics you want to track via those. And then finally, we have transaction events, and transaction events basically just keep track of in-app purchases. So again, if you're using a mobile, or if you have a mobile game that you want to implement analytics with, you can keep track of which products are being purchased, the price, as well as the currency used. So you can see what the most popular product is, the sort of price point that users might be more comfortable around paying with, as well as what currency they're using. So you can see then as well the demographics that you are targeting with those microtransactions. So that is a quick look at the Unity Analytics service that Unity provides. Basically, once again, this is a way of keeping track of player data and in-game behavior, okay? It's very good if you are working on a game where you want to know, okay, how many users am I getting per day? Are they interacting with the game in the way I'm intending? Are they skipping cutscenes? Are they failing one level more than another? As well as keeping track of things such as in-app purchases and making sure, or having an idea of which ones are the most popular.